like literally just kind of. We got it to seal better though. What's up, guys? We're out here at Cam's Acres Racing Complex. This is the first test day for the S14. We have a competition in 2 weeks' time, so this is the last chance we're going to get to test the car. So we're basically just going to try and pound in laps and make sure this thing's reliable so we can have a good time at comp. We got a small group of really good drivers out here, so it should be a really good time. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god, it's so fast! It's so crazy! Everything works! I can't fucking believe that! It's perfect! It's good!
That was one of the coolest things. That made us straight up start crying after the first lap. We stopped and had like a good cry. We couldn't believe it worked.
I don't even know what to say about it. Like, I don't know. I've been stressing for forever now that I was going to show up to the track and it just wasn't going to work. I was like, I didn't come from like a mechanic background. Like, my parents took cars to the dealer for oil changes my whole childhood. So like taking on this thing was a bare shell, like no bolts in it at all. And like taking on building that was something I didn't know if I could actually do. I just kind of hoped it would work out. It had no issues on the dyno. It had no issues here. Like it drives great. The power steering thing, I think it bled itself, so that's pretty much gone. It feels great. It's buttery. It's so fast. These tires run 60 PSI. And it felt so fast. I'm gonna air them down. I'm gonna go out again. But I don't know. I've been like nervous for this day for over a year, like since I started building this thing, and like the fact that it just worked, like it didn't have problems, is like the most gratifying thing I've ever done. Like I've never felt like I feel so accomplished. Like I feel like all the effort that I put in was worth it. And there's times where I was like, I wish I didn't even do this. I wish I would have kept the other car, and it's just, that's gone. day's kind of come to an end. The car did really good everywhere except for power steering. So we did some laps and we ended up blowing up the top seal on our power steering rack. A buddy of mine here, Galen, had another one for me. So we went ahead and swapped that in, and it did the exact same thing again. So what we've kind of boiled it down to is the pump is spinning too fast and it's overpressurizing the system. So when that happens, of course, it's going to leave through the weakest area, which would be, in our case, the cap and then that top seal, and it's blowing out of both of them. So the plan's going to be to kind of change up the power steering setup and get a like a diverter valve, basically, that you set pressure in, and once it reaches that pressure, it diverts power steering fluid back into the reservoir, so you can control the pressure within the lines. Hopefully it's going to take care of the problem. So I got to take some good laps in the car, and it rips. It's super fast. I got to do a couple of chases, and it was like almost undrivable how much like forward grip it has. Like, it is so much faster than the car I was chasing that I almost couldn't slow it down enough, which is a concept to me that's just unheard of. I'm used to being the car that's having to play catch up, especially with anything that has any sort of power at all. But this thing makes a ton of grip. It's super easy to drive, and it's just it's a blast. I couldn't be happier with it. We're gonna get this power steering issue figured out, and then we should be good to go for the first round of competition. So in the meantime, I got a couple of buddies that are gonna let me take a few laps in their cars, so we're gonna go do that now.